Happy Friday the 13th again. It is about 1 p.m. and I have been fasting for about 15 hours now. And I'm back in my sweet zone. I usually feel the best when I've been fasting about 15 to 18 hours usually. And yesterday I was also around this point when I realized the big benefit is that everything seems a whole lot more lightweight when I'm fasting. I had a frustration at work yesterday. I was tutoring a 10th grader in AP Physics, and I had a frustration with him because he likes to get distracted because it's over Zoom, and I know he's doing something else. And getting distracted, there's always a lot of typing. I don't know who he's writing to, and he claims it doesn't distract him, but I see right through it, right? He takes 2 minutes to see something that literally is right in front of his eyes. And the last straw yesterday is that I hate to admit this, but I caused my student to cry. What had happened was, in the middle of a problem, I wanted him to, because he was doing too many steps in his head without writing it down. It was obviously getting him the incorrect answer. And so I was trying to show him step by step. And during the steps, I literally asked him, well, what's, I think it was like 6 divided by 2. What is 6 divided by 2? And he wouldn't think about that. He just wanted to jump to the next step, and he made a number of comments on the next several steps, and they were all wrong. And I wanted to see where he was getting it wrong, because even I couldn't follow how he arrived at the numbers or the conclusions that he had. And I asked him straight up, what is 6 divided by 2? And he kept saying other things. And finally, this is over Zoom, I went to the screen share and I scratched out the rest of the problem, leaving only the 6 divided by 2 on the screen. And in my haste to do that, I picked up the red. I picked up the red on the color, and so the whole screen was red, and that caused him to cry. And then I realized, I don't get paid more to be so stressed out over this. If he's not going to answer what 6 divided by 2 is, that's kind of on him, right? And that's the big benefit of fasting, is that everything seems a whole lot more lightweight, more happy-go-lucky, right? Yeah, I used to, that's the kind of stuff that used to cause me to seize up, and I sailed right through it yesterday. 13 is not so unlucky for me, actually. Back on June 13, 2010, when I was working on my PhD, I had broken up with a girl, and I didn't have anybody to take to a coin show. I used to love collecting coins. There was a coin show that day. And I went by myself, and I had the best time of my life. And I realized that everything I did with the girl, I could do without a girl. That was a big revolutionary discovery for me, that I could go out without the girl. It really was. And what was really nice was that I started going out without the girl, and one of the first things I realized is that dating is like half as expensive without the girl. And I called it the solosexual dividend. I actually gave it a name, so I can go out twice as often. That was nice. As a PhD student, that was really nice. Anyway, I need to figure out how to schedule my eating so that I can feel like I've fasted 16 hours, like almost every time it's important, right? When I'm at work, when someday when I'm dating again, right? A heterosexual date. I don't mind being a little bit uncomfortable during a solosexual date, actually. What else? Anyways, it's easy for me to fast 16 hours every day. What's hard is to schedule it so that I'm always in such a mood when it matters, right? I had a problem a few weeks ago when I had to talk to my landlord, and I wasn't at a 16-hour fast, and I felt I could have done better had I been. It was an unexpected situation that I had to call the landlord, so that's why I wasn't at my optimal fasting level. Alright, well, happy Friday the 13th. I'll probably check in when it's 24 hours.